9 minutes to go in today's practice session. One more round of practice tomorrow. The Toyotas are out there and they are back at it. Jamie.
Chase Elliott, big win in duel #1 last night. Good to see you out there, but it's a totally different deal today. Like you just said, it's a different ball game with the heat. How's the car handling today as compared to last night when you were pretty happy?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to last night. The only downfall is you can't get enough cars to go draft with you to find out whether or not you're going to be uncomfortable when you get around a lot of cars. So that's the only downside to having so much practice down here is you can't seem to get enough people to go in a group. You really need, 9, 10, 11 cars, I think, to really tell whether or not your car is going to drive really like you want it to on Sunday. So we feel okay about it, but I mean, I think until you really get out there, it's going to be hard to know 100%.
All right, Chase Elliott will lead them to the green on Sunday for the second straight time, Matt.
Jamie, for the last 6 years, Tony Stewart was owner, driver. Now he walks through the gate as owner, and he's been walking down, wearing out his new Converses down in the Xfinity garage, helping out Cole Custer down here with your Cup cars. How do you, when you look at your role, who do you sort of model it after? Roger Penske, Richard Childress, someone that was a driver, now as an owner.
Lots of good guys to model after, but I think you just kind of got to find your own deal and what works for you. And the big thing is just, Clint, without getting testing, it's little things like practice in pit road and trying to get his brake balance and just talking about different things of how he's used to doing it, how I was used to doing it, and seeing if there's things that I did that'll help him, and some things that he's talked about that I learned from too. So it's just coming and making sure that trying to do everything you can to help bridge the communication. I mean, anytime you got a new driver and crew chief combination, that's the first thing you're trying to do is bridge the communication gap. So just trying to be around, listening to them talk to each other, and making sure that when what Clint says is a little, the Booga knows what a little is. So and what Clint says is a lot, Booga knows what a lot is. So it's stupid little things like that don't sound like a big deal that end up being a really big deal. And just being down here to kind of listen to him talk about it and try to help bridge that gap a little bit.
All right, thanks, Smoke.
Everybody.
Mike?
Well, last night we went out to dinner. What did Tony Stewart do? We went to East Bay Raceway Park in Tampa for the King of the 360 Sprint Car event. Finished 6th in his heat and 3rd in the B main.
He said he's going to do, 80 sprint car races or something this year?
Wow.
He's not retired, by the way, folks.
Well,
and by the way, East Bay Raceway, first place I ever raced a sprint car out at 13 and a half years old. Pretty cool racetrack they have there at East Bay.
He said he was going to run 80-plus races. Then he ran a couple of races and said, I think I'm going to reevaluate my schedule.
He's having fun. That's the main thing.
Kyle Larson got his car run second. Almost won the feature like last week, I think it was.
Well, let's see. As Kyle Busch figured out what that vibration was, there was talk perhaps of a roof flap tether might have caused it. What has he learned in this practice?
Vibration. Last time through 3 and 4 a little bit.
Those are the kind of things that will drive you crazy. Because the driver feels it, but the team can't find it. And boy, I tell you, that'll keep you up all night worried about what is it.
Well, and it sounds like it's intermittent to me, so it's not consistent. And that's the trickiest part. A lot of times that's in the drive line as the car travels. But wow, yeah, I mean, when you have something that's just sort of creeping in there and you don't really know why, that's frustrating.
A lot of moving parts in one of these things, I can take.
But I wonder, a roof flap, if that's not the thing you would feel coming through the seat as you would a drive line vibration.
So you'd almost hear it, Mike.